want someone. I think I got mixed personalities. This bitch switched up my whole mentality. This girl, she got mixed personalities. One day she's happy.
Alright, what is going on, you guys? It's Jeremy back with another video, and today we have the top 10 sneakers that everybody needs for summer. This is boys, girls, kids, babies, elderly people, disabled people, I don't know. Everybody, your whole family is gonna want to pair all of these for summer because summer is right around the corner, bro. Okay, summer is right around the corner, and so everybody's trying to get some new summer drip, you know, new clothes, new shoes, you know, everything. So I'm gonna help you guys out with what shoes to buy and what shoes not to buy. Actually, I'm just gonna tell you what shoes to buy because yeah, I have a list of 11 sneakers. I know the title says 10, but the last one isn't really like affordable. I'm trying to keep the list. I tried to keep the list short, affordable, something that generally everybody would like. Okay, so the first shoe on the list is Vans. Like, okay, I'm not even gonna talk about Vans. Okay, yes I am. I'm gonna talk about Vans. Vans are so cheap and they're just like so simple. Like the design is just so sleek and clean, and you can never ever go wrong with a pair of Vans. There's so many different colorways, so many different styles that you can try out. You can even get custom Vans if you want to. I mean, there's a lot that you can do with Vans. I literally have 3 pairs of Vans. Like I got one right here, I got one right there, I got another one right there. I got 3 pairs of Vans because Vans are just so simple, so easy to throw on, and they look good. You can dress them up, you can dress them down. It just depends on like what style, what color you got. But there's so much that you can do with Vans. Everybody's got Vans, and you can get them for so cheap. That's why it's a perfect shoe. That's why it's number 1 on the list. Yeah, the next shoe is gonna be Air Force Ones, and Air Force Ones are they're just a classic. Just like the Vans, there's so many different styles that you can mix and match with, and there's so many different colorways. You can get customs. It's just everything. Like the Air Force One is just a classic, just like the Vans. Nothing more to say about those. The next shoe is the Jordan 1, and now the Jordan 1 isn't something that everybody rocks, but I feel like it is something that everybody should rock because it's such a simple silhouette, you know. And high tops aren't for everybody, but for those of you that are into high tops, or maybe you want to try out high tops, I feel like for those of you who are into high tops, or you want to try out high tops, I feel like this is a perfect shoe for you because there's so many different colorways. Just like the Air Forces and Vans, there's so many different colorways of Jordan 1s. It's just like you could literally find there are some super expensive pairs, but there are also some super cheap pairs. You could find some for like maybe $80 at like a Nike outlet or something, or you could buy them in store like on sale. They've always got sales for Jordan 1s because there's just so many of them. Like this colorway is not a very popular colorway, so you could probably find this one a lot of places for super cheap. They're a nice little shoe that you can just throw on whenever you need to just like run out the house or anything, do errands. It's just like a nice everyday shoe, and the design is it's super simple, super sleek, and it's some colorways can be some head turners, other colorways not so much. It just depends on what you're into. Yeah, I think that's just gonna about do it for the Jordan 1s. And the next sneaker is the Air Max 95, and I feel like everybody knows about the Air Maxes right now. They're so popular right now. Every silhouette, 96, 97, 98, 99, whatever silhouette they got. I don't even know. They have so many different ones. But the Air Max 95, I'm pretty sure they have a lot of colorways. I'm looking right now. Yeah, they've got a decent bit of colorways. They've got a lot of colorways for this. You can find a lot of different things, a lot of different prices too. You could get them for super cheap, or if you want to spend that extra money for like a more limited colorway, you can. It's up to you. But I like the design. The design is super sleek, and it's just something simple that you can rock. And I've heard they're pretty comfortable. I've never had a pair of Air Maxes myself, but I've heard they're pretty comfortable. So yeah, that's the Air Max 95, and I'm gonna move into the Nike Presto React. And this shoe had just dropped. This is a more new silhouette. It's a combination between the Nike React Element 55 or whatever, however you say that, and the Nike Presto. And I feel like this shoe is gonna be really nice, especially this colorway. I don't know if I'm gonna put it on the screen or not, but this colorway that just came out, it's gonna be turning some heads, especially in summer. It has so many different summer colors that you can mix and match with it on there, and I feel like the silhouette itself looks really nice, and I feel like it could be a real head turner if that's what you're into, or you could get something more subtle. I feel like it's a good shoe for both guys and girls. I feel like Prestos look good on just about everybody, and they're definitely going to be more comfortable than your average Presto because it has the React midsole, which is going to be more comfortable than the original Presto midsole. So that's the Nike Presto React, and the next shoe is the Air Max 97. I don't need to say a lot about these. I've said enough about Air Maxes already. The Air Max 97, there's tons and tons of different colorways. These are probably some of the most popular shoes that Nike has right now, and there's so many different colorways that you can mix and match. And it's just a super simple, sleek design. You know, the stripes that, yeah, you've seen the picture. Hopefully I put it somewhere. But the design is really nice, and everybody and their mama loves a pair of Air Maxes. So I'm going to talk about the Air Max Plus a little bit because that's the next shoe. And the Air Max Plus is also a nice little silhouette. This one definitely is not for everybody because the lines on the side are a little more aggressive than the 97 or the 95, just because they're up and down. They don't really flow the same way. But I feel like it's a nice little shoe to have. The next shoe is the Vapor Max. I've never had a pair of Vapor Maxes. I heard they are fairly comfortable, but they've got some pretty nice colorways. They've got a lot of different colorways, and the shoe design is something that I feel like it tailors more towards women. I don't know why. I just feel like it looks better on girls than it does on guys. But guys, if you want to rock it, go ahead. Like, it's a really nice shoe, and the prices are not gonna break your bank or anything. So if you can get a pair of those, I would suggest getting a pair of those because everybody's gonna be wearing them this summer. And the next one I'm gonna talk about is the Puma Thunder Spectra, and not everybody likes these. Not everybody is gonna be down for this design, because definitely they're under retail right now. This is kind of a different shoe, but I feel like it's gonna turn some heads if that's what you want to do this summer. So if you want to turn some heads, and they're really comfortable, I've heard. So if you want to turn some heads and you want to be comfortable this summer, go ahead and copy a pair of those. And for number 10, which is the second to last shoe, it's the Air Max 720, and this one also is not for everybody. It has the little the bubble that goes all the way across, and then it comes out on the back a little bit. And I feel like I personally would not wear the design, but I know a lot of people love the design, and they're making more and more colorways that are dropping throughout the summer and even into the winter, throughout just the whole year. They've got tons of different colors already, I'm pretty sure. The first color was like a purple color. I feel like, actually, never mind. I heard the learning curve with walking in those is weird because you know, the little bubble that sticks out. But I mean, if you guys want those, you can go ahead and cop those. And the last one I'm going to talk about is the Yeezy Boost 350. And the reason I put this one on the list is because they're so comfortable, and I feel like everybody needs a pair of Yeezys. It's maybe not everybody likes the design, but I feel like once you get it in hand and once you put it on, it's just enough said, you know? The reason I put this one at last is because this one is definitely going to be the most expensive shoe on your list. It depends on what colorway you get, how much you're going to pay, but either way, it's going to be fairly expensive compared to every other shoe on the list. And I feel like you're getting the bang for your buck for that one. If you want to go out and cop a pair of Yeezys, I feel like it's definitely the right time. They're releasing a bunch of new colorways. They've released a bunch already throughout the year, and they're releasing way more throughout summer and throughout winter, fall. Throughout the whole year, they're going to be releasing so many different Yeezys. So if you get a chance, go ahead, copy a pair of Yeezy 350s. And with that, I'm going to end the video. So if you guys enjoyed, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.